Okay, I think we've actually figured out this build menu thing, though we're going to have to get a lot of the people together to test. Stuck is going to make a framework which will allow every building thing like Homemaker, Alternate Sediments, SSEX, etc. to use one ESP that will then relegate them down into menus. Now you still run into the we have too much freaking items, which hopefully this fixes. We don't know. We're going to know after those guys do a lot of work. Right now, basically what I did was I took away the crafting. If you notice, there's no crafting on the far right. That is until I eat some build out. And now I've got crafting stations for 5 minutes. Hopefully somebody can make this into a helmet, etc. This was just a test to see, so you notice the menu was gone. Now it's there. Once that buff wears off, which is a 5-minute buff, it will go away again in the menus. Hopefully we can make it. I couldn't get it to work with a piece of apparel. I was trying to make it so you put on a hat, put on a ring, like a homemaker ring, and then bam, all the homemaker things come up. So basically we're going to have to get some testing done, probably from the homemaker person, and alternate settlements probably can do this too. Those two together, it should tell us whether or not this actually works, because I don't know if it phantom loads the menus when they're not there. So we're going to have to test this. So bug your people that you want to use this framework to talk to the person who's in charge of alternate settlements, because I'm still banned. The only thing that I want credit for is just a link to my mod page and a note underneath it that says micalov sucks for banning DD Productions for 14 days. Or just Micalov sucks. Don't say why. Just say you don't like Micalov. He's a terrible moderator. I don't know. Just I'm just gonna piss him off. Now I'm going to use Open Broadcaster and actually show the ESP. I'm going to include the ESP in a Dropbox link here, on Reddit, everywhere. Hasn't been 5 minutes yet, has it? Man, fuck you, you fucking menu. Anyway, it'll go away when its fucking buff goes away. You can also, it'll also be available to console commands like player.modav build1. Does -1 work? Oh yeah, right. Now that crafting menu should be gone. Yep. I just made it. Now if I do 1, you gotta exit all the way out of the menu, by the way, to make it come back up, and then it'll come back up. So yeah, let me get Open Broadcaster fucking working, and then yay. Okay, so in the ESP, which I'll include, it's actually really, really easy. Basically, make yourself a new actor value information. I freaking just copied strength, renamed it, build one, fuck you, abbreviation, whatever. That was I was using to see if it was working on the armor, which the armor said it was working, and then the armor just screwed me. I said screw the armor. So then you make a magic effect. I just copied fortify strength, renamed it all my stuff, changed the actor value to my new one, which is the build, and then copied buff out. Basically removed all the bad shit, like the keywords where you could like get whatever blah blah, and then made it so there's a 0% chance of addiction. And then the magnitude 1, so it changes it by 1, duration 300, base effect points to the magic effect, blah blah. That makes it fortify, blah 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 blah. And then on these, this is all you got to do on these. Obviously I used artillery as like a thing. I tried to make it perks, but if you make it perks, it shows up in the menu. If you make it a value or a global, etc., it doesn't. So basically, I just made equal to 1, hit value, build 1, run on reference, player. The rest is all the same. It's basically just the function and the actor value as far as the conditions. Everybody will have to add conditions to every constructible object. And the moment they do that and they change the actor value, just make a new actor value, change that, make an ingestible for it, basically Homemaker won't show up in your menu unless you stem up with the Homemaker buff out, and then it'll last for 5 minutes or whatnot. Or you can just use the console commands. Somebody will probably come around and figure out how to do it with a hat or whatnot. I couldn't fucking, it was pissing me off. I know how to add perks and how to do other shit. For some reason, magic effects weren't working on apparel, and I'm not sure why, even though it said it was in the menu. So that's about it. It's pretty easy. This will lock off them from showing up. And if you notice in the video, it was super quick. It was like bam, bam. Once I modified the AV, jumped in the menu, it was just gone. It wasn't even loading over there. So once again, we're just hoping this actually works as a workaround. Adding the entire new workstations is a lot more work than this, and this will easily be able to be scripted once people have added requirements for a certain actor value. It'll be a very easy script when CK comes out. Like, we'll be able to make levers in your freaking workplace, I mean, in your settlement. You flip the lever, bam, it'll fucking change what your crafting menu is. Hopefully this overwrites the limit that we have, so we will see. People will have to start working on this shit. That's it.